Today me and Jace are taking our Italian exotic Noughties sports bikes out for a bit of a run. We've got this gorgeous Ducati 1098S
and this lovely Aprilia RSV Mille R.
And I think we can agree they're both really good looking, although if I'm honest, I think the RSV, which is mine, is slightly better looking.
Maybe in your aged eye.
I think we can agree that they are probably the top of what Italy had to offer at the time. So we're going to go out, we're going to have a ramble around the lanes and the small A roads. We're not going to be breaking any speed limits, we're not doing an MCN test trying to get an E down, and we certainly won't be popping any wheelies.
Speak for yourself.
He might.
I might.
I certainly won't. Okay, let's get our gear on and let's get out there on the road and see what these bikes are all about. Okay, we've got as far as Carew Castle, which is a lovely place to stop and have a quick peruse at all the lovely things that you get on these Italian sporty bikes from the Noughties. So we all know about Öhlins forks. You get these mega Öhlins forks on the 1098S radial brakes. This particular one has a lot of carbon fibre. I wouldn't say a ton of carbon fibre because I think you can have the whole fairing carbon fibre if you like, but this one's got quite a bit of it. I particularly like the carbon fibre belly pan. I don't actually like Ducatis when everything's red. I like a bit of, personally, I like a bit of offset with a different colour, and this one has quite a nice balance, I think, of carbon fibre-y bits. Even a big carbon fibre tank protector, and the seat's been done with a lovely suede seat. Jace always puts his gloves over his clocks because apparently they can crack in the sun if you're not careful. Bit of cheap nasty Italian plastic, eh? Joking. And even a carbon fibre key protector, and then buried in there is where the real action is, the engine room. Obviously Öhlins and all the rest of it. A nice carbon fibre swinging arm protector, and that thing in there is a monster. I have ridden this bike and it's ballistic, to say the least. And then onto the Aprilia, kind of similar really, lots of carbon fibre-y bits everywhere, little winglets there in carbon, and the obligatory Öhlins in gold. Nice carbon fibre mudguard, and then of course we all know about the special wheels, the Oz racing wheels, forged at super high temperatures and pressures or something like that to get a super light magnesium, I think it is, wheel. Not the same brakes as the Ducati. These are not the radials, but they're just as good. They're mega powerful. Lots of radiators hiding under there to keep this thing cool. Now it's a warm day today, and I can tell you what, I can feel the heat coming off this engine. And then the Aprilia with its trademark fantastic chassis, look at that, aluminium fabricated chassis and matching swinging arm, banana shaped, and then another lovely Oz wheel at the back. Plastics on the Aprilia, they don't feel quite as nice as the Ducati, I'll be honest. The Ducati feels a little bit more upmarket in that respect, but it still looks fantastic. Got the weird double poop chute lights out the back compared to the Ducati that has the real poop chutes. The swinging arm is a genuine piece of work. I think Aprilia get those made by a company that supplies them. Carbon fibre rear hugger. Can't go past to spoil the video, of course. And then this one's had the obligatory topple off the side stand. It's now got a Honda side stand. Why Aprilia couldn't get a side stand right, who knows, but nearly all of these topple over at some point and scratch. I've had two of these, both scratched on this side because of the topple off the stand. Anyway, there they are, and I think you'll agree they really are pretty bikes, these. A lot of people don't like the front of the Aprilia because of the headlight arrangement with a 3. It does look like a, well, yeah, slightly droopy looking face, but if you can get past that, then it's a pretty good looking bike. I think the Ducati definitely takes it on looks, but the Aprilia is something different. It's more bonkers. I think that was the idea, to create a crazy looking thing, because obviously Aprilia were never going to copy Ducati, and they never did. Ducati's got the L twin, Aprilia's got the V60. Me and Jason have been out for quite a few hours. We've done a few miles, and just stopped for a little break, a little wee break. This beautiful spot in the middle of Pembrokeshire called Gelly by the river. Anyway, we're not comparing these bikes. We're riding them for what they are, and they're both fantastic in their own way. And jumping between them as we have been doing, it's very noticeable that the Aprilia is kind of easier. It's more kind of smooth in a way. The engine's not as powerful, of course. The Ducati is a weapon in comparison, and the Aprilia is not slow by any stretch of the imagination. But I think we're comparing 170 horsepower with about 130, so there is a difference. But on the road, you know, you don't need more than this. It is rapid beyond belief. But that thing you get on it, and it's a missile. There is a difference if it matters. This is definitely more comfortable and more forgiving. And having had the earlier generation one with the non-Olin setup, I can say that on the road, if you're going to use it as a road bike, the Olins makes a massive difference as far as the ride over the bumpy lanes is concerned. My old one, I had a generation one, I had a tricolour, and it had the Satcher's shock, and I'm not sure what the forks are, I can't remember, but nowhere near as good as the Olins, I have to say, on the road. The Ducati feels a bit like a plank. You get off the Aprilia and it feels almost like a sports tourer. You get on this thing and my god, it's a different animal. It's like a plank. It really does feel like a race bike. The Aprilia almost feels like a VFR 750. It's so quiet in comparison. You get on the Ducati and you know you're on something special. You know it's fast, it's going to rip your face off, and it does if you gas it up. It's you know, for an old geezer like me, it's terrifying, I'll be honest. What else can I say about it? I mean, handles like incredible, and the performance is just beyond belief. Braking, you've hardly got a squeeze, to be honest. Fantastic bike. I mean, what a machine that Ducati is. I love my Aprilia for different reasons. My Aprilia, like I say, it's an easier bike to get along with, definitely easier to ride, and I think easier to live with over a period of time on the road. But there we are. We're not comparing, we're not contrasting, we're just enjoying them for what they are, and they're both quite special.